We're going to speak about now the children, shaziko chayvitz, children that damaged an object, whether it was an own, is that considered the one watching the children? Can he claim? He then says, listen, I didn't what could I do? You gave me mezuzahs to watch. What could I do? The children took it and lost them. Is that a reasonable claim, or is that negligent? And so here's the case. Shevet Alevi, Nishal, he was asked, B'davar Moira, a certain teacher, Shahayil, a Moira that she had mezuzahs of someone else in her purse. Manicha Atik, she left her purse alone, she left it unsupervised. And in between, by the time she got back, the Ktanim, the children, took the mezuzahs and they lost it. The question is, does the teacher need to pay for it? The Heishiv, so the Shevet Alevi responded, she is negligent, she's considered negligent, because she left the purse with the children, as is explained in the Ramah. And therefore, what this must mean is that the children's father or the children's parents are potter from paying. The parents of the children, they're the ones, they do not have to pay, rather the teacher pays. The Hosef in the Shait Shuv Shevet Alevi adds on, She'eni donzeh, do not compare this case. If this case is not doimet, it's not comparable to Mavur b'Shulchan Aruch, to the case in the Shulchan Aruch in Sif Yud Beis. Okay, so quickly, Sif Yud Beis is Shomer Chinam, an unpaid watchman, Sheniach HaBehema, that leaves an animal, V'nichnas L'ir, and he enters a city, Uba Ari, and a lion came, the Darsa Zav, or a wolf came, Utrefa, and ripped it up, Im Nichnas B'Sha'ah, so the halacha is, if he entered, B'Sha'ah Shederech B'nei Adam Lichanis, pot. Afilu im hayachol lahatzel im hayasham v'im nichnas b'sh'ah she'ein derech b'nei adam lichanes royim elu hayachol lahatzel. We see elu hayachol lahatzel im hayasham. If he would have been able to save it, if he would have been there, he's chayev. V'im lav potter. She's negligent. Just like we say in that case, that if he left the animal, he would be negligent. If another animal came and ate it up, and therefore, the parents are potter to pay from paying. The Hosef, and he adds on, do not compare the case to a shomer chinam, shenichnas b'sh'ah shederech b'nei adam lichanes potter al ha'ones. Don't compare the case that in that case a shomer chinam that entered at the time that people enter, he's potter al ha'ones. He's potter on an ones af sheposha be'inyan shmiras geneva, even if he was a pshia in regards to the Shmiras Geneva, even though he was posheya in regards to Shmiras Geneva, he's potter on the ones that happened, that an animal came. The shani hasam, it's different over there. Shahari v'hazava dain lo bal, because in that case, at the time that he left, there was no lion or wolf there. He didn't leave the thing that he was watching. He didn't leave it in the hands of a lion or a wolf. But over here, the teacher left it in the hands of children. It was left by the Ktanim, the Ktanim which need Shmira, and she left. So she's truly negligent. We assume, we have a chazaka, the Ktanim, children need to be watched, like it's explained in our sugya in the Rosh. And even one who teaches Ktanim, even one who teaches Ketanim is able to leave Kederach ha'olam. He's allowed to leave them. Av shetzrichen shmira, even though they need shmira, we would have to look in the Rosh. V'lo chayshinet, we're not concerned that maybe there will be damage done for the period of time that he left them by themselves. I don't know exactly the case, but that case is also different. It's nevertheless, if there's an object by them, it's forbidden for one to leave them. If it's placed before them, a pikadon, an object, in a situation where it's possible for them to take it. The im yatsa, and if he did leave them, the hishir davar zeh harei pshia. And this, he's considered negligent. He or she is considered negligent, and therefore they would have to pay. V'alkein, therefore, me'ikar hadin hi chayeves. The halacha would be that she's obligated to pay. Ella shem avi haben rotze l'shalim. But if the father of the son wants to pay, shalom min hadin, the halacha he doesn't have to pay. But let's say he wants to pay, matov, it's good. V'chein im kishayigdal. Similarly, if when the child gets bigger, he wants to pay, when he's 13, he decides he wants to go back and pay for the damage he did as a child, then he does not have to do that. But if he wants to do it, yachzir la mash shilma, then he returns to her, he'll just give to her the money that she paid. Just return to her, he's allowed to do that. Return to her the money that she paid. The next sugya is learning Aleph Beis with a child. Do you need to make a Birchas HaTorah beforehand? That we will do maybe tonight in Eretz Hashem or some other time.